Hey everyone, welcome to this very special virtual edition of the Valley Music Showcase. And I'm Mark Sherry. I'm the Executive Director of the New Music Alliance and the producer of the Valley Music Showcase. And I'm here at the beautiful Glendale Ridge Vineyards here in Southampton, Massachusetts. Now the Valley Music Showcase is a bi-monthly showcase of some of the best original music in Western New England. And that's basically Western and Central Mass, Central Connecticut, and Southern Vermont. The participants today will also be competing for a great deal of prizes that are provided by all of our generous sponsors. But the main focus of our show today is to show you some of the great musical talent that we have in this area. Now, due to COVID-19 safety concerns, we have not had a Valley Music Showcase yet this year. So to keep everyone safe, we're having a virtual event, and we have kind of a unique approach to it to keep the musicians safe. Each band will have their own performance area, and they'll have their own equipment. No one will be sharing anything. And each area is amply distanced from each other. First, I want to thank all the people and the businesses that have helped to make this event possible. So first, the beautiful place that we're at right now, the Glendale Ridge Vineyards, who produce and sell a large variety of fine wines. And of course, the New Music Alliance, who's the main sponsor of our event and dedicated to helping advance the careers of up-and-coming local musicians who write original music, who you're going to see today. Also Scott McPherson of Holyoke Media, who's doing the video production of this event, along with Northampton Open Media, who's basically coordinating the broadcast and streaming of the show. Cider House Media, Laser 99.3 FM and DJs Leah Rance and Lenny Diana, Chris Dixon of Audio Radiance and his excellent band Electrio, Focus Media in Springfield, the Daily Hampshire Gazette, and the great local recording studios who are donating time to the showcase bands, Sone Lab, Ghost Hit, Horizon, and Dirt Floor Recording. And all our other sponsors who are providing some great prizes that we'll be giving out to the contestants. And we have a great lineup today of some super talented acts from all around the Western New England area. And they are Gracie Day and the Phantom Limbs from West Hartford and also Central Massachusetts. Nolens from the Greenfield, Massachusetts area. Johnny Cab from the Hartford area, Driving Wheel from the Western Mass area, and GoldFlame from Belchertown, Massachusetts. And starting the show will be our first contestant, an amazing artist, Gracie Day and the Phantom Limbs. So after a brief message from the New Music Alliance, let's get this party started.
I'm proud to support the New Music Alliance.
From presenting live music and workshops to our weekly New Music Alliance radio hour, the New Music Alliance is helping to make our world a better place, one song at a time.
Becoming an individual member or a business sponsor helps local musicians like me create and maintain a community of artists.
In the NMA, you don't have to go it alone.
Western New England is a music mecca waiting to happen.
So if you love music, think locally and become a member or a business sponsor. Thanks so much.
NMA all the way, supporting music night and day. Original music is sure to slay. Brothers and sisters, join today.
Be a member, be a sponsor. Help us do great things.
Ow!
Here today with Ed Hamill, who's the owner of Glendale Ridge Vineyards, our host today. And Ed's going to tell you a little bit about the vineyards and what they have.
Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you for bringing the Valley Music Showcase here. We're really happy to have you guys here. We've got our wine, and wine and music have always gone well together here at Glendale Ridge Vineyard. We previously have done a fair amount of music. We're doing a great music event today during these COVID times, and we're going to continue to do more music in the future. Glendale Ridge Vineyards started with a planting in 2010. Right now the tasting room is closed. It's right behind me. We're operating everything outdoors across the street in the parking lot. Most of our vineyard is back over here, and these are our wines. We have a whole host of wines, red wines, white wines, sparkling wines. We tend to make our wines more in a European style, so drier and crisp. We do have a couple of wines that are a little bit sweet, but mostly our wines are dry. We have things like rosé of Cabernet Franc. We have Chardonnay, Vignoles, a number of different wines. So including wines that grapes that grow here. Yeah, we got a great place. Hopefully next year we can get back to the tasting room and get back under operation like we've known from the past. And again, thanks Valley Music Showcase for highlighting our venue, and hopefully we can do more things in the future.
This great land known as Western New England reminds me we do grow. There's something else that's just as good, and that's music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All kinds of styles played with love to people in the know. Music here is a way of life. It isn't Idaho or anywhere else for that matter, I guess. But hold on now, there's something else we wanted to tell you. Everybody, let's sing it. NMA all the way, supporting music night and day. Original music is sure to slay. Brothers and sisters, join today.
We're back at the Valley Music Showcase Virtual Edition. And starting the show will be Gracie Day and the Phantom Limbs. Now Gracie Day, with her pop rock country style, has gained a lot of attention in Western New England for her songwriting and performances. And her latest album, The Nashville Sessions, was featured in Worcester Magazine's Best Album issue. Excuse me. In 2017, she won Best New Artist at the New England Music Awards. And she's now based in Southbridge, Mass. Hey, Gracie.
Hey. How are you?
I'm great. It is so great that you're here kicking off the show.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
We're so ready and excited for your set. Are you and the Limbs ready to reach out and grab us with some hot tunes?
Heck yes.
All right. Well, let's welcome Gracie Day and the Phantom Limbs.
Back lot, dance in the headlights. Haven't kissed yet, we have the whole night. He shakes his keys, he says, do you wanna go far? Say, I just want to be where you are. He makes me feel like my head's in the clouds. Wanna scream his name out loud, because I'm expecting tequila now. We mix like music and a good time all night. I wanna crave him just like red lipstick on a shot glass really. I mix so fine, just like tequila light. Drive in the freeway, sing all the phone buzz, but I don't look because I'm drawn to him like a devil to sin. He makes me feel like my head is in the clouds. And I wanna scream his name out loud because he don't expect to keep it loud. We mix like music and a good time. Oh, right, I wanna play with just like red lipstick on a shot glass film. He don't mix so fine, just like tequila and lime. Books, movies, and poetry. Written out in me, Juliet, Romeo, Jack and Jane, Jack and Rose, Lizzie and Darcy, Scarlet and Red. Compare to us, just forget them, 'cause here I mix like tequila and lime. We mix like music and a good time. All night I wanna play it just like red lipstick on a shot glass film. Here I mix so fine, just like tequila and lime. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in and watching the Valley Music Showcase. We are Gracie Day and the Phantom Limbs. That was a little love song called Tequila and Lime from my first EP. And this is from my latest release, and it's called Come a Little Closer. We're really happy to be here. We're excited to hear all the other bands. We hail from Southridge, Mass, and we're a new lineup. And this is Joel Rhines on bass. We got John Keys on drums and Lee Sylvester on guitar. This is called Come a Little Closer. Looks like it's just you and me together on this evening. It's funny how things work out. You see, I've been thinking about us every time I'm alone in my bed. Us when I'm slipping on this little black dress. Come a little closer. Thank you. This next one is called Tennessee. I wrote this song when I was visiting Nashville, and I was driving away from it, and I was just sort of enamored with a city so devoted to music, and then I went back there to record it there, so it all came back around. Take a left onto Main Street. I know these roads so well. I could drive with closed eyes. I want to go where no one knows the girl I used to be. It's time to leave her behind. I've outgrown this town. If you want me, just head south and meet me in Tennessee, where the roads roll out and I feel free. And the southern boys, they talk so sweet. The girls they love are full of dreams. Meet me where that Dixie wind moves so wild and warms my skin. Once I leave, I won't be back again. Meet me in Tennessee. Dances on the dashboard. I think of everyone who didn't get a goodbye. Well, if you see them, no hard feelings, give them my regards. This move just feels so right. I've outgrown this town. Just head south and meet me in Tennessee, where the roads roll out and I feel free. And the southern boys, they talk so sweet. The girls they love are full of dreams. Meet me where that Dixie winds move so wild it warms my skin. Once I leave, I won't be back again. Meet me in Tennessee. It's a wild world out there, but I trust the road. Love the wind blowing my hair, and I'm not scared. Meet me in Tennessee, where the roads roll out and I feel free. And the southern boys, they talk so sweet. The girls they love are full of dreams. Meet me where that Dixie winds move so wild it warms my skin. Once I leave, I won't be back again. Meet me in Tennessee. Meet me in Tennessee. Meet me in Tennessee. Thanks so much. It's a beautiful day here at Glendale Ridge Farm, Glendale Ridge Vineyard. Thanks so much for having us. We're going to play a new song next. It's very new. It's called Always Tomorrow. And I'm just going to check this. Thanks so much for Mark Sherry for putting this all together. And the Valley Music Showcase. This is a real treat. down what you threw away, and I'll be singing on some big stage, and you'll wish I was whispering in your ear, babe. We meet for old time's sake. It's great till we part ways, and I blame our timing, and you had your crying. But there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Thanks so much. This one's called Courthouse. Safety's on, all the mercy I didn't want collects like needles, and I can't find the key to that beautiful dark room where our love rubs friction into fire. Ooh, where are you going? What did you have planned? Come on, step up, babe. Take me out to the old courthouse and show me the way. But I ain't gonna sign nothing till we agree. So cross those T's, dot those I's. I ain't gonna sign a dotted line. Take me out to the old courthouse and show me the way. All the girls who have baby fever leave their dreams behind. Thought you would be above the pressure of the typical timeline. It's like watching fireworks freeze midair before they burst. Everyone would rather be safe than get hurt. Where are you going? What did you have planned? Come on, step up, be my man. Take me down to the old courthouse and show me the ring. But I ain't gonna sign nothing till we agree. So cross those T's, dot those I's. I ain't gonna sign a dotted line. Take me down to the old courthouse and show me the ring. I was just traveling, but I couldn't resist. Your heart, your soul, your lips. Well, I promise I'm not just a passerby, but I'm not ready to be your wife. Take me out to the old courthouse and show me the ring. But I ain't gonna sign nothing till we agree. So cross those T's, dot those I's. I ain't gonna sign a dotted line. Take me down, take me down. Take me down to your courthouse and show me the ring. Take me down to your courthouse and show me the ring. Thank you. We're gonna change the vibe a little bit, and this is another new song. It's called "Free as Me." What's your whole problem anyway? You know we all die someday. You'll take that fact and call it cliche, just to wrap it up in cellophane. Too scared of the world to look inside. You let others pull the levers of your mind. Well, I don't need to help you up, especially when it's me you think is stuck. I'm not the one with blurred vision. Strip down to your purest part. Come out of your iron heart. Free your soul from the world's stronghold. Still you'll never be as free as me. Your personality is just a mix of pretty things you made from copying. You're too far gone behind those paper walls, full of excuses and fear. Well, I don't need to help you up, especially when it's me you think is stuck. I'm not the one with blurred vision. Strip down to your purest part. Come out of your iron heart. Free your soul from the world's stronghold. But still you'll never be, you'll never be, you'll never be, you'll never be, you'll never be as free as me. You criticize, unaware that what you find only reflects your ego and closes your mind. Strip down to your purest part. Come out of your iron heart. Free your soul from the world's stronghold. But still you'll never be, 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 you'll never be as free as me.
Thank you so much, Gracie and band. What a great way to start off the show. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to introduce our judges for this event. So our judges are Nicole LaChapelle, mayor of neighboring East Hampton, Massachusetts, and music lover. Stevie Converse, HCC, radio faculty advisor, and New Music Alliance Radio Hour DJ. Cheryl Hunter, music writer for the Greenfield Recorder and other publications. And Mark Ramone, DJ on both WECS-FM in Willimantic, Connecticut, and for the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. So now let's hear from Peter Newland of the band Fat and the New Music Alliance.
This great land known as Western New England reminds the weed to grow. There's something else that's just as good. That's music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All kinds of styles played with love to people in the know. Music here is a way of life. It isn't Idaho or anywhere else for that matter, I guess. But hold on now. There's something else we wanted to tell you. Everybody, let's sing it.
NMA all the way, supporting music night and day. Original music is sure to slay. Brothers and sisters, join today.
Be a member, be a sponsor. Help us do great things.
Oh!
And next up, we have the band No Lens. So No Lens is a funky reggae group from the Greenfield, Massachusetts area, and they were formed in 2018. They've played gigs at the Big E, the Charlemagne Reggae Festival, and they've opened for national touring acts like Roots of Creation. So No Lens, ready to rock?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, No Lens.
This first song is called Unfiltered, first track of our brand new EP.
Everything you say, every little piece of me you're stripping away. There's no stopping us. We're here to stay. No lines will bring the vibe. Yes, we keep it that way. We're unfiltered. Got that reggae on lock. Keep that party rolling, headed straight to the top. Twist it up, light it up. Put up all your hands, take a ride with us. I said this life's so nice. I hope to live it twice. Don't matter if I live or die. The flow, it takes control, and my soul don't know where it should go. I'm never gonna stop making music. These are my talents, and I'ma use it to spread love. Don't confuse it with the people all around you need to abuse. Refusing to recognize emotion, it's like trying to mop up the ocean. You're in a hurry, prove me wrong, but you can't, 'cause there's no time to worry. Drop it, forget it, just call me out. I'm the only one who seems to be feeling this doubt. Every day you want it your way. Don't matter what the people do, don't matter what they say, 'cause Lens is feeling it. That's right, we're feeling it. Spread the good vibes all night, and when it really hits, we're not gonna stop. Party till we drop. We're all family now. This is our spot. Yeah! Bring the vibe, yeah, we keep it that way. We're unfiltered, got that reggae on lock. Keep that party rolling, headed straight to the top. Twist it up, light it up. Put up all your hands, take a ride with us. I said this life's so nice, I hope to live it twice. Don't matter if I live or die. The flow, it takes control, and my soul don't know where it should go. I'm never gonna stop making music. These are my talents, and I'ma use it to spread love, don't confuse it. But the people all around you need to abuse it. Thank you guys. Once again, we're No Lens. Shout out to Mark Sherry for having us. This is so cool, such a cool thing you can do to set up to give bands a place to play safely. This next tune is a brand new song, and it's a product of COVID. It's just called Stay Positive, because it's what we're all trying to do, right?
Yeah, buddy.
1, 2. Every single day, in every single way, we try to spread the vibe, remain positive. This life can get you down, even when the sun it shines. Face into the wind, we'll all be alright. Slow it down, breathe, just stop. Pick it up and don't waste a drop. Let it flow, flow. Perspective change can help switch it up and gain that light. Tap into your senses, don't look with your eyes, but feel it in your soul. Let it guide your way. Breathe it in deep. Ignore what people say. Light it up and burn it back down. Kings don't always need a crown. It's all love, love. What you know, what we're doing. Jah lets us know. It's all fluid. Oh, can you feel it? Deep inside your lungs, it's the reason to hold your head up high, 'tis the season. Sun, sand, and trees, we're just breezing. It's alright in this moment. Won't last forever, and you know this. So give love to one another. Stay positive. You've got to stay positive. Every single day, in every single way, you try to spread the vibe, yes, remain positive. This life can get you down, even when the sun it shines. Face into the wind, we'll all be alright. Slow it down, breathe, just drop. Pick it up, don't waste a drop. Let it flow, flow. Perspective change can help switch it up and gain that light. Tap into your senses, don't look with your eyes. Feel it with your soul, let it guide your way. Breathe it in deep, ignore what people say. Light it up and burn it back down. Kings don't always need a crown. It's all love, love. What you know, what we're doing. Jah lets us know. It's all fluid. Bass and drum, can you feel it? Deep inside your lungs, it's the reason to hold your head up high, 'tis the season. Sun, sand, and trees, we're just breezing. It's alright in this moment. Won't last forever, and you know this. So give love to one another. Stay positive. You've got to stay positive. Whoa, here we go. Thank you. All right, this next tune, we're going to leave the reggae for a couple songs here. Don't worry, we'll come back to it. This next tune is just, I wrote for anybody that's kind of in a difficult place, you know? That's pretty much simple as that. It's called Cloud 9. As soon as RJ's done tuning. I'm coming down from Cloud 9. I was feeling so high. Now everything is hazy, all around me is changing, but I'm learning to survive. For now on my own, I'm walking alone. roams. I'm on my way to the place I'll stay. Retrace my roots and connect to the earth on this day. Melt back to her, let her mend. Then return to the skies and rain back down cleanse. I'm looking for cloud nine. Oh. Everyone has their darkest hour when you can't see the night. But at the top of your tower, when it shine through the night, as if it would never die, you felt invincible, always so convincible of anything and everything that said life was coming together. But sometimes you gotta realize life has surprises and feelings don't always last forever. Coming down from cloud nine, I was feeling so high. Now everything is hazy, all around me is changing, but I'm learning to survive. For now on my own, I'm walking alone. Spirit leads and I follow wherever she roams. I'm on my way to the place I'll stay. Retrace my roots and connect to the earth on this day. Melt back to her, let her mend. Then return to the skies and rain back down cleanse. I'm looking for cloud nine, trying to survive. I'm looking for cloud nine. Make you feel like a coward, but you can't give up on love now, 'cause you know it's the only way out of this place you're in. And all the suffering teaches us that we're human, and if we lose that, we begin to fall from grace. You start to lose all faith, so you turn to the bottle like it will solve all your problems, but it just numbs your pain, makes it hard for you to feel again. But heartbreak takes patience, and soon the sensation of love will turn to your life. I'm coming down from cloud nine, I was feeling so high. Now everything is hazy, all around me is changing, but I'm learning to survive. But now on my own, I'm walking alone. Spirit leads and I follow wherever she roams. I'm on my way to the place I'll stay. Thank you. That's an older tune of ours, but we like to break it out every now and again. Quick tune. This next tune is called You Are Your Healing. It's relatively new. And this one is in a similar theme as Cloud 9, where it's just try to help you uplift out of a dark place. This is You Are Your Healing. Time times can be dark, but poetry is light. You try to look inside for more. You know you're not alone in this, but it seems as if you're dead to the core. Why does it have to be so hard sometimes to connect with what means the most? It's under the veil, below all your scales, the guards to defend the most. Breathe, you are your healing. Breathe, you are your sun. Calls to us mysterious, reclusive by nature. We call to it still, we long for its thrill. It is our savior. Whether it shows up or not, it hears what we say, and that alone can be enough. Start our souls on their way where the best have no need for luck. Just breathe, you are your healing. Breathe, you are your sun. Breathe, you are your healing. Find your peace. You're thinking about the places you've been, the people you meet, it's all that counts. The moments in time you won't forget, even the ones that cast the shadow of a doubt. The feelings are real, the time is fake. Understand it doesn't define you. The starting lines where we define the instant we start to move. Just breathe, you are your healing. Breathe, you are your sun. Just breathe, you are your healing. Breathe, you will find your peace. Just breathe, you are your healing. Breathe, you will find your peace. I said breathe, you are your healing. Breathe, you will find your peace. Thank you, guys. All right, we got one more tune for you. It's another brand new one. But before we do that, I just want to say we are, once again, No Lens. We hail from Greenfield. On my left is Ryan Michelada on bass. He holds it down. Ben Becker on the kit back there. This is RJ McCarty to my right down here tuning his guitar right now. And shout out to Brayton Stack for doing our sound today. We really appreciate him coming out. It's going to be just a second. Let me tune up. This next song is called Waves. And it's a brand new tune. We're going back to the land of reggae now. This is Waves. The good people, they stick around. You know it's true. The rebels will take back the town. It's all we do. The only thing that ever changes are the hands that hold our fate. The power from the top, those demons who hold their hate. It doesn't matter what they say, even if there is no proof. It's just to keep us at bay, distracted from what's the truth. We're fighting amongst ourselves, or stuffing their pockets full. Twist up in this kind of hell, and they never wanna let go. So take back your power. Let your voice be heard. Walk with us in this hour. Let the pot be stirred. Like a droplet of water. Ripple effect, as they say. But the bigger the drop, the quicker ripples become waves. We're good people, we're sticking around. You know it's true. We're rebels, we'll take back the town. It's all we do. Only thing that ever changes are the hands that hold our fate. The power from the top, demons who cast their hate. So take back your power. Let your voice be heard. Walk with us in this hour. Let the pot be stirred. Like a droplet of water. Ripple effect, as they say. But the bigger the drop, the quicker ripples become waves. Become waves. So take back your power. Let your voice be heard. Walk with us in this hour. Let the pot be stirred. Like a droplet of water. Ripple effect, as they say. But the bigger the drop, the quicker ripples become waves. Become waves. Shout out to Mark Sherry. Shout out to all you guys being here. Thank you to the judges for being here to do this. It's really nice of you guys. Shout out to all the other bands. We are No Lens. Thanks.
No Lens, thank you so much for treating us all to some funky reggae rock.
Thank you, Mark. Our pleasure.
And now, let's hear from David Sokol of the New Music Alliance.
Hi, I'm David Sokol, and I'm happy to be a part of the New Music Alliance. If you love good music and want to support the arts and culture in wonderful Western New England, I encourage you to become a member or a business sponsor. From presenting live music in the Valley Music Showcase to our weekly New Music Alliance radio hour, the New Music Alliance is helping to make our world a better place, one song at a time. Please join us.
We're back at the Valley Music Showcase, and I'm your host, Mark Sherry. And I want to turn this over now to my co-host, Nicole LaChapelle, the mayor of neighboring East Hampton, Massachusetts.
Thank you so much, Mark, and thank you for putting together this showcase yet again in a new spot. Always a new twist, and so much talent already in the fields, in the vineyard. Our next artist is self-described psycho punk, and as a mayor, I can somewhat relate to that. I've had a couple of psycho punk days with a little bit of rockabilly thrown in. Johnny Cab from Hartford, Connecticut. Since forming in 2016, when vocalist and songwriter Chris Indigo threw a Halloween party and longtime friend and guitarist David Carrier showed up by surprise, Johnny Cab's energetic sound has been gaining them more and more recognition on the East Coast. So Chris, I think it's time to rock the vineyard. Are you ready?
Are you ready, Mayor?
I am ready.
Let's do this.
Excellent. Johnny
Valley Music Showcase. That there was Circus Song. This next tune is called Bone Jack. Goes like this. Well, you know the rules. He gave the signal. She hit the gas. And the first one to jump is Chicken.
Slip back, Bone Jack.
Who's the happiest guy in town? Who's the sharpest guy around? Who's got style you can't steal? Who writes songs that make you feel? Check good flag, things are done. You're gonna bone jack me when I'm gone. Who's here, the passion peer? I'm shaking like a monkey, having a fear. I'll put your money down on the line. I'm gonna show you one hell of a time. Check good flag, flames are done. You're gonna bone jack me when I'm gone. Who's got eyeballs and casting this way? I'm on a boss, knows what to say. Get ready to wail with the rattling foot. I'm ripping your wig cause you're on my hood. Check good flag, flames are done. You're gonna bone jack me when I'm gone. Thank you. It's a pleasure to do this again. It's been about a year since I've been out with all these guys. It feels really good. This next song is called Panorama. Pardon me, sir. Excuse me, please. Don't obstruct the viewing screen. You better look out, cause I'm looking in at everything that you're doing. Panorama, top secret camera. Panorama, top secret camera. Panorama, top secret camera. Top secret camera. Top secret camera. Like the days of Spy for Spy. Except now they're watching you and I. Say goodbye to liberty. Say hello and smile, please. Panorama, top secret camera. Panorama, top secret camera. Panorama, top secret camera. Top secret camera. Top secret camera. You can't see what can't be found. X-ray specs in the underground. Word come down from Mission Command to maintain subordinate hands. Panorama, top secret camera. Panorama, top secret camera. Panorama, top secret camera. Top secret camera. Top secret camera. Thank you. Hey, thanks Mark, Sherry, and all the bands for being here putting this together. It's a real pleasure to get out and do this again in a safe and healthy way We look forward to rocking clubs again soon, but till then, we got the Valley Music Showcase. Thanks a lot. This next one's Doomsday Clock. Tick to the top goes the Doomsday Clock. Bound by the rod is the preacher's flock. The line of the architect's plans, cleverly designed are the architect's plans. All around, it's falling down. All around, it's falling down. All around, it's falling down. All around. It's falling down, falling down. Loaded all the dice when the bet is placed. Todd is the rat who runs the race. Is the veil on the villain's eyes. Silent are the tears that the vanquished cry. All around, it's falling down. All around, it's falling down. All around, it's falling down. All around, it's falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down. Laughing is the joker at the pack. Silent are the soldiers during the attack. Careless is the rook without the pawn. Move across the ruin and game is on. Hey. Yep. Thanks a lot, Valley Music Showcase. We got to stay in tune. Hey, I can see the tuner, man. The light is in our favor right now. All right. So this next tune we're going to do was off our first EP. It's a fun sing-along song. I know we're all really far apart, but if you people feel it, we can do it. You'll catch it. When I say twist, Tinseltown twist, you guys say, everybody do the Tinseltown twist. So it's twist, Tinseltown twist. We got to expedite that tune in here, man. We got 30 minutes to burn this field down. All right, here we go. That's three kinds of allegory. Tablets are telling a brand new story. Way up high, Hollywood Hills. Heartache and motor are part of the thrills. Here we go, Valley Music. Twist, Tinseltown twist. Twist, Tinseltown twist. Everybody do Tinseltown twist. Champagne dinners adorned with delight. High winds not known for the night. Ballrooms, publicists, limousines. Personal assistants meet your needs. Twist, Tinseltown twist. Everybody do Tinseltown twist. Twist, Tinseltown twist. Everybody do Tinseltown twist. Glamour's glamour is what they see. Plot thickens behind the silver screen. Off the red carpet at the curtain call. In the back room, the teardrops fall. Twist, twist, tin-style twist. Everybody do the tin-style twist. Twist, twist, tin-style twist. Everybody do the tin-style twist. Everybody do the tin-style twist, 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 tin-style twist. Everybody do the tin-style twist, 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 tin-style twist. Everybody do the tin-style twist, 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 twist. Everybody do the tin-style twist. Oh wow, you guys are in for a real treat here. This is a brand new song, never been performed before. You guys remember Casey Kasem's Top 40, right? That radio show, countdown, to number one. Well, this song, we thought we didn't really have a day in the sun. So we got to go back, we got to visit Casey Kasem. We're going to dig him up, and we're going to make him give us a hit song. This one's called Digging Up Casey Kasem. Remember the top 40? Do you remember the countdown story? Every song like solid gold. Sunday afternoon on the radio. Act of wonder, timeless thing. Still hear the syndicate broadcasting. Living in the ethers just like a ghost. Letters from the listener to the host. Get your shovels, get your picks. We're gonna have ourselves a hit. Digging up Casey Kasem. Digging up Casey Kasem. Get your shovels, get your picks. We're gonna have ourselves a hit. Digging up Casey Kasem. Digging up Casey Kasem. Dial in on FM waves. Happy-go-lucky like hit parade. Feet on the ground, reach for the stars. Making mixtapes of the start. Knew what to push when push came shove. Heartbreak, still heartbreak. Love is still love. Won't the mom of a mortal man. Not until we are buried head. Get your shovels, get your picks. We're gonna have ourselves a hit. Digging up Casey Kasem. Digging up Casey Kasem. I say, get your shovels, get your picks. We're gonna have ourselves a hit. Digging up Casey Kasem. Digging up Casey Kasem. Digging him up, digging him up, digging him up. Memories, teenage love, dreaming of coming in at number one. Always consistent, always true. Long distance dedication just for you. Giving the unknown a moment in the sun. For eye on a spheric oblivion. Oh, what a life in Beverly Crest. Time to wake him from his rest. Get your shovels, get your picks. We're gonna have ourselves a hit. Digging up Casey Kasem. Digging up Casey Kasem. Get your shovels, get your picks. We're gonna have ourselves a hit. Digging up Casey Kasem. Digging up Casey Kasem. Digging him up. Thank you, Valley Music. How we doing, guys? Let's play Boom, huh? Feel like playing Boom? Ready, Stevie? Okay, we got a little technical difficulty here. Uh-oh. What do you do when your drummer gets a blister? It's a sweat on the stick grips. All right, we'll be right with you. We got a couple minutes here. Oh, Jeremy, we haven't played in so long. We got no stage banter. But you know what? We're coming out the other side of this pandemic, and that's wonderful. We're so glad to be here. We're so glad everyone was able to stay safe and healthy. It was a really difficult thing for musicians to do, to stay home for so long. But we got this. We did it. We're almost through it, and you know, we're just about ready to come out and be there for you again. We're here for you today, and I hope you enjoy what you're seeing on your TV screen. This one's called Boom. Coming down the home stretch for you. We got 3 more fast ones for you, because that's what we do. We do fast ones. This one's called Bombshell Bop, although this one is not so fast, but it's fast in, you know, the length of the song. Valley Music, thank you. It's a beautiful day out here. We're so happy to be here. Thank you again to Mark Sherry, the judges, the performers. Wonderful display of community here. We love it. Look, this next song is called Step Outside. You know, it's kind of about coming out the other side of the tunnel. It was written, you know, during the pandemic, so we've never done it before. We're going to try to do it for you. Thank you very much. Hey, before we go, we got one more for you, but I just want to introduce the band. We got Jeremy Smith over here on the bass. This gentleman here, Steve Dangerous, brand new to the Johnny Cab Rock and Roll Show, only been with us just over a month, so we're happy that he could nail it down for us today. And he's coming a long way. Congratulate Steve, please. So, yay, Steve, everybody. Yeah. David Carrier, my old friend here, we've been doing this a long time. Always good to be with you, Dave. I'm Chris Indigo. This is your Johnny Cab Rock and Roll Show. This last song's called Man Fights. Let's do it.
Fifth Avenue, Broadway, 34th Street, New York City. Mama clock town, profits on time. People in the street, walk in line.
thank you very much, Valley Music. We're Johnny Cab. We look forward to doing more shows for you sometime soon. This is wonderful. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, the judges. Thank you, all the bands and the camera crew here. Everyone's working hard to make it a great day. See you next time.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for a taste of special Johnny Cab music.
Thank you, Mark. As always, thank you.
Cool. Well, that was a great set. And now let's hear something from former state representative Aaron Vega.
Hi, I'm Aaron Vega, and I'm proud to support the New Music Alliance because I know how important music is in our communities and in our personal lives. Western New England has a rich music history that's defined our area. The NMA continues that tradition by creating new opportunities for musicians, including mentoring programs and much more. The Alliance is creating relationships that deepen the musical experience for music lovers as well as musicians. So please join us as a member or as a business sponsor.
Welcome back to the Valley Music Showcase. I'm your host, Mark Sherry, and our next act is a band from all around Western Massachusetts, Driving Wheel. And Driving Wheel is a funk and soul band that's devoted to keeping those great American musical traditions alive. And the band performs funk and soul classics in its own style, and also creates original music in the spirit of those genres that moves and grooves contemporary audiences. Let's say hi to Justin Paquette, guitarist and vocalist for the band. Hey, Justin.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm excellent, and I'm sure you guys are too. You're looking great. So are you and Driving Wheel ready to put the rubber on the road?
Oh, always ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Then take it away, Driving Wheel.
Thank you. All right, start this thing. Next one's called You Gotta Get Down If You Wanna Get Up. Huh. Yeah. Woo. Got the blues so bad it's making me funky. All right. Hey. Got the blues so bad it's making me funky all night. Make it tight. Got the blues so bad it's making me funky. Ain't seen none of that money, honey, oh no. Been down so long, it's getting me up now. Hey, 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 hey. Been down so long, it's getting me up. Don't give a fuck. Huh. Been down so long, it's getting me up. Hear me now. Huh. Hey, 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 hey. We're gonna get down now. Woo. Oh, let me have it now. next one's called Loving You.
Here we go. 1, 2.
Break it down now. I said, wait down. I said, this is a song about love. I said, this is a song about love, yeah. Have you ever been in love? I said, have you ever really need someone? Make you wanna get up in the morning, make you wanna do your thing, yeah. Make you wanna jump for joy now. Make you wanna cry and sing. So this is a song about love, and it goes a little something like this. Ever you want, baby, I'll be. Ever you need, just call on me. Ever you want, baby, I got. Ever you need, so tenderly. Say what love is so bright. Like the sun in the sky. Ow! Say we're doing it said, I said, love you, yes I do. Next one's called Groovalicious. It's a sing-along, so help us out, please. Thank you. This next one's called Best Thing in the World.
Here we go. 1, 2.
Listen to me. I say the songs that love been sung since the beginning of time. Is there anything wrong with that? No. I said, is there anything wrong with that? No. Well, alright. Well, I was full of confusion, angry and out of control. I had a hurt that I could not heal, went deep down inside of my soul. All that changed when I met you, found me on a choppy sea. You threw me a lifeline and showed me what a real love can be. Simple things are the best things, simply the best they can be. Like a day with nothing but blue sky, you're the best thing in the world for me. There's nothing hard about it, it's so easy to see. Navigate the roughest water, as long as you're right here with me. Yeah. Simple things are the best things, simply the best they can be. Like a day with nothing but blue sky, you're the best thing in the world for me. Simplest things are the best things, simply the best they can be. Like a day with nothing but blue sky, you're the best thing in the world for me. Thank you. We're driving, Will. We're happy to be here. This next one's a cover we decided to do based on what we've been going through in this world. I figured this would be a good choice. Nick Lowe's Elvis Costello. What's so funny? I said, what's so funny? I bottle it up, peace, love, and understanding now. All right. Woo, yeah. this? Where is the harmony? Sweet harmony. Each time I feel it slipping away, there's one thing I wanna know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, tell me, please. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? I'll tell us, Joshua. Thank you for the Valley Music Showcase. And, oh man, where are we again? the Glendale Vineyards. We're driving wheel. We love you.
Thank you so much for a great set from a great new band.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Well, let's hear from a familiar face now. That's me. I'm Mark Sherry, Executive Director of the New Music Alliance. The Alliance is here to celebrate the many talented original musicians who live and work in the Western New England area, some of whom could be your neighbors. We want to help them create sustainable careers and give them the skills and opportunities to get to the highest levels. And we want to draw national attention to this area as a destination for great original music. So if you love music, think locally and become a member or a business sponsor. Thanks so much. And we're back at the virtual edition of the Valley Music Showcase, and I'm your host, Mark Sherry. And we're getting ready to hear the last band of the showcase, a pop-punk alternative rock band hailing from Belchertown, Massachusetts, GoldFlame. And this quartet puts a fresh spin on a familiar style of music that's nostalgic, yet exciting. Let's meet songwriter Jackson Donovan. Hey, Jackson.
Hi, that's me.
Yeah. So, is GoldFlame ready to burn?
Yeah.
Well, we hope so. So let's finish the show with some smoking GoldFlame.
Nice. Yeah, that's what our band's called. So basically, occasionally we rock and also sometimes we roll. So.
To her friend. Feel nauseous, so stay cautious. Saving myself from the confusion that we fought with. Felt life for the very first time, and I'll keep you in mind the next time I try. I don't wanna leave you hanging, but I have to get you all alone. Somehow I see through all your little tricks, but that won't stop me from trying and trying again. We live the moment in which our lips met. This on a rush is so familiar to you. And look back on the times you looked me in the eyes and told me that you were mine until this night was through. Feel nauseous, I'll take caution. Save myself from the confusion that we fall in. Felt life for the very first time, and I'll keep you in mind the next time I don't wanna leave you hanging, but I have to get you all alone. Somehow I see through all your little tricks, but that won't stop me from trying and trying again. I don't wanna leave you hanging, but I have to get you all alone. Somehow I see through all your little tricks, but that won't stop me from trying and trying again. perfect face. I've seen the sound in 10 different ways. Something I can speak for. So we ignore every single one that you ever gave me before. Anything you ever said, my head, keep it like a secret or forget. It's all in good humor. Cause I'm just a late bloomer. It must be nice, so content in your mind, to put on a stage, see the shine in their eyes. I wanna be on the front of the magazine. I think something's wrong with me. Spots where the spotlight shines. The streets of gold seem to glow at night. I've laid awake asking myself why. Where I have never seemed so right. Something I can speak for is how I ignore every single one that you ever give me before. Anything you ever said, keep it like a secret. I forget. I can never get there to a place where I don't wanna see you, cause I just don't care. Anything you ever said in my head, keep it like a secret. I forget. It's all in good humor. Cause I'm just a late bloomer. It must be nice, so content in your mind, to put on a stage, see the shine in their eyes. I wanna be on the front of the magazine. I think something's wrong with me. It's all in good humor. Cause I'm just a late bloomer. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. It's all in good humor. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. It must be nice, so content in your mind, to put on a stage, see the shine in their eyes. I wanna be on the front of the magazine. I think something's wrong with me.
Got him. It's our platinum hit. Actually, multi-platinum. I think it's like 3 or 4 times platinum. I don't know. You know, whatever. Can't keep track of all the numbers these days or whatever. So, we have a kind of new album. It's kind of a year old. It's kind of new, but you know, it's recent and it's kind of good. I think. You know, as you guys know, I went kind of double platinum or whatever, so it's not a big deal, I guess. Of course, I'm being completely serious, by the way. I'm not joking, no. So, just letting you guys know. Don't you guys hate when your guitar's in tune? I hate it so much. Ugh, I hate it. I can't stand it. I'm not good. I'm great. You good? Yes. Ready? Heart to love. What? Participation trophy, you goddamn freak. Got this endless wrong. This song, as I know, there's been so many mosh pits today. Feel free. Feel free.
Paint me a memory in your past. Smudge ripped and incomplete. You move by too fast. Oh, before you go to leave, I'll give you participation trophy. I guess that this means that nothing you ever did means anything to me. gonna leave, I'll give you your participation trophy. I guess that this means that nothing you ever did means anything to me. You said you loved. It's not what it once was. I think I've had enough. What makes you think I wanna leave now? I told my friends I gotta get out. You call me screaming and you're so loud. I gotta make it out here somehow. Oh, before you go to leave, I'll give you your participation trophy. I guess that this means that nothing you ever did means anything to me. That was a song, yeah, that was a song. That was a cool song that we just played. I might play another. I don't think about it. I'll consider. I'll have to talk with my manager. You know, I'm sorry. You know, business is business or whatever. Next one is a little bit of a slow jam. All you couples out there, feel free to get on the dance floor. What about me? What about me, Jay?
Yeah, you're still tuning. That would be important.
Still tuning, yeah, right? Are we ready to roll? wish I could be the person
you and me. You call my bluff and sure enough, I'm just too hard to love. When times get rough, you've had enough. I'm just too hard to love. I'm just too hard to love. If I was just ready enough, would I be hard to love? If I was just hard to love. You call my bluff and sure enough, I'm just too hard to love. When times get rough, you've had enough. I'm just too hard to love. I'm just too hard to love. Nice. That was our little power ballad, you know. Gotta have our every rose has its thorn or whatever, you know. I guess every band has its power ballad, you know what I'm saying? So, all my little dudes are tuning here. This is a brand new song that they don't even know. They're just gonna like guess. So I'm just gonna play something and they're gonna guess. So this is an experiment that we're doing. Yeah. So this is punk. We're actually on Impractical Jokers, guys. So we're the practical ones.
Jokers are practical, bro. All right, ready?
Yeah. So guys, this song, you guys don't know this yet. This is called Without You.
All right. Give me some feedback.
Maybe I'll drag all my bags out the door and take off, and you'll never have to worry again. Still in your pocket, and I'm not sure how to stop it. I'm a roadblock in your head. All I want is to be what you need. All I need is some honesty. And then soon to be empty, but you leave me alone so I can think this through. 'Cause I'll never leave, I'll never be content without you. Off the top of my head, everything you ever said always seems to find its way back to me. Every picture sends me back to the point where we're on track to be the best I could ever see. All I want is to be what you need. All I need is some honesty. Yeah. And it's due to be empty, but you leave me alone so I can think this through. So now believe I'll never be the same without you. And it's due to be empty, album, Back in Black, comes out tomorrow. I've been instructed to tune up. So this is going to be our first song. Just kidding, I got you guys. This is going to be our last song, actually. So far, our first record. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a word I can't say because this is going to be on TV, I guess, so I have to not swear. So see if you catch it, the radio edit. So much fun now that all your old friends are gone. Don't blame someone else, 'cause it's all your fault. It's hard to accept the fact that you're not always right. Alright, don't care, so you can go and tell all your stupid friends about the things that I said. I meant all of them. This is it. I'll never put my trust in you again. I'm finding out the hard way. Nothing. I hope you know that everything you do will all come back to you. There's no hiding out. I figured you out. You happy now? What you found will bring you down, bring you down. I'm finding out the hard way. Nothing good can stay, and I really wish you would. Things get better, but they never get good. You're never gonna change. You're running to your core. I found the right way. I've been through all of this before. You're never gonna change. Fighting out the hard way. Nothing good can stay, and I really wish you would. Things get better, but they never get good. Oh my God, it's gonna get crazy. GoldFlame, we're the only band ever to exist in the entire world. Thank you. We have CDs if you want.
Thank you, GoldFlame, for ending the show with real flair. And we hope you enjoyed these 5 great original performances, which were such excellent examples of what the Western New England music scene has to offer. So now join us for the awards presentation, which will be followed by some short pre-recorded interviews with all the bands. And if you want to help us support creative Western New England musicians, please become a member or a sponsor of the New Music Alliance at newmusicalliance.org. And keep an eye and an ear out for the Essential Western New England Songbook, which is an online collection of the best of original music ever written by Western New England artists. You'll find that on the Valley Music Showcase and the New Music Alliance Facebook pages and website. So come join us in a minute for the award ceremony. Welcome back, everyone. Wasn't that some awesome local original music that we had? That was a great show.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, so you may be wondering, aren't there supposed to be some awards and prizes given out and some band or bands qualifying for the finals of the Valley Music Showcase on December 3rd, where they can win a free day of studio recording at several excellent local Western New England recording studios like Horizon in West Haven, Connecticut, Dirt Floor in Chester, Connecticut, Sonlab
Recording in progress.
in East Hampton, Massachusetts, and Ghost Hit Recording in West Springfield, Massachusetts. And they can also win a custom website design from Cider House Media, a music video recorded at Focus Media in Springfield, Mass, and a gold microphone from Telefunken, and much, much more. And yes, we are having awards, and lots of them in several categories. So let's get to it. So first, our first category is Best Original Song. And in third place for Best Original Song, the song Cloud 9 by No Lens. All right, let's give some love to No Lens.
Yay!
All right, and in second place for Best Original Song, the song Late Bloomer by GoldFlame.
Yeah.
All right, give it up, GoldFlame, give it up. And finally, for the Best Original Song, in first place is Come a Little Closer by Gracie Day and the Phantom Limbs. All right. Woo! Let's hear it for Gracie and the Phantom Limbs. Now, Gracie will also receive a gift certificate from Falsetti Music in Springfield, Massachusetts. And now I want to introduce Stevie Converse, who is the faculty advisor to the radio station at Holyoke Community College, and also a DJ at our weekly radio show, the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And if you don't know about our Radio Hour show, it's a show that we play all original music by local Western New England artists. That's artists from Western and Central Mass, Central Connecticut, and Southern Vermont. And that's all we play. So you want to check out our show. We've got some great tunes there spinning every week. So let me turn this over to Stevie Converse, who is also one of the judges at today's Valley Music Showcase.
Oh, thanks, Mark. I tell you, it was a great show. I'm so excited. And is that me making all that noise?
I don't know. It sounds like somebody's dragging chalk across the
I know. Okay. I guess it stopped. I just didn't want it to be me. So, yeah, you know, everybody was so good. I can't believe how good everyone was. It was really hard to judge. It really was. Everyone was terrific. It was just a wonderful lineup for this showcase, and I'm so happy that I saw the whole thing, and it was just great. So for best vocal performance, third place, AJ Krozik with No Lens.
All right, AJ.
Yay, 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 yay.
All right.
Second place, Chris Indigo, Johnny Cab.
All right. How about some
Yeah.
love for Chris? All right.
And drum roll, please. First place, Gracie Day and the Phantom Limbs.
All right, Gracie.
Gracie.
So Gracie,
Awesome.
that was an awesome performance. Gracie will also receive a gift certificate of $50 from Dean's Beans. Some great fair trade coffee, just superb stuff from all over the world. And our next category is Best Stage Performance. And for Best Stage Performance, in third place, we have Jackson Donovan from GoldFlame.
Awesome.
All
Yay,
right,
Jackson.
Okay. And second place for Best Stage Performance was Justin Paquette from Driving Wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin.
Great. Yeah.
All right. And finally, first place for Best Stage Performance at the Valley Music Showcase was Chris Indigo from Johnny Cab.
Okay.
That was some great gyrations and a great show in general. So,
yeah, terrific.
Chris, you will also get a $50 gift certificate from Pioneer Valley Indoor Karting in Hatfield, Mass. Be able to have some fun out on the track. All right. So I want to introduce now one of our other DJs from the New Music Alliance Radio Hour, and also a DJ at WECS in Willimantic, Connecticut, Mark Ramone, also one of our judges tonight. Hey, Mark.
Hello. I just gotta say the Valley Music Showcase is awesome, and everyone, every performer, every artist, every band that shows up is awesome. So you know you're in for a great time. And now I want to announce the best instrumentalists. In third place, Josh Leach, guitarist from Driving Wheel.
All right, Josh.
Yeah. In second place, RJ McCarty, guitarist from No Lens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. And then in first place, best instrumentalist, CJ Diaguardi, drums from GoldFlame.
Yeah. Right. Excellent drumming.
Great musicians performing at the Valley Music Showcase.
Absolutely. And CJ will receive a gift certificate from Antonio's Pizza, which has some awesome pizza and is several locations around Western Mass, Belchertown, Amherst, and East Hampton. And now, this is the award for the overall winners and the qualifiers for the finals of the Valley Music Showcase on December 3rd. So, now we really need a drum roll. So, in second place, Driving Wheel. Yay! And Driving Wheel will be receiving, for their second place finish, a $40 gift certificate from Turn It Up Records and More in Northampton, Massachusetts. A $50 gift certificate from Healy Guitars in East Hampton, Mass. Towards repairs. They're a great luthier. Trevor Healy will do some great work on your guitar. A $40 gift certificate to Falsetti Music in Springfield. $50 gift certificate to New City Brewery in East Hampton, Mass. And a $40 gift certificate to Union Street Bistro in East Hampton, Mass. All right. So here it is.
Oh boy.
The overall winner for the May 2021 Valley Music Showcase was from Hartford, Connecticut, Johnny Cab.
Johnny Cab! Woo!
All right. And both of these bands have qualified for the Valley Music Showcase Finals on December 3rd. So both Driving Wheel and Johnny Cab will be in the running for all those big prizes that we mentioned just a little bit ago. So I want to congratulate all the winners and a big, big thank you to all the bands for treating us to such a super show.
Yes.
And now to finish the evening, we have a short kind of 8 to 10 minute pre-recorded interview with each of the bands. And for me, Stevie and Mark will say goodnight. But before I go, I just want to remind everybody about the upcoming release on June 18th of the Essential Western New England Songbook, which is kind of a Hall of Fame compilation of some of the best songs ever written by Western New England artists. And I mean ever written. And it was put together by 20 outstanding and respected members of the Western New England music community. And it'll be accessible as a public access Spotify and YouTube playlists, and also as a searchable Google spreadsheet with all the song links to it. And there are currently, I believe, going to be 151 amazing songs on that Essential Songbook. So catch the release event that we're going to have on June 18th, where several of the musicians whose songs will be inducted will actually be joining us.
Oh, nice.
And please consider becoming a member or a sponsor of the New Music Alliance, our sponsoring organization for this event. And check out the New Music Alliance website for archived shows of past New Music Alliance radio hour shows, interviews with lots of talented Western New England musical artists, videos of previous Valley Music Showcase events, and including this event, and videos of past webinars and workshops that the New Music Alliance has conducted for musicians. And until next time, keep on rocking. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
And enjoy the interviews. Hi, this is Mark Sherry, and I'm the Executive Director of the New Music Alliance and the producer of the Valley Music Showcase. And I'm here now with Gracie Day, who's going to perform with her band, the Phantom Limbs, as a contestant in the upcoming May 28th Valley Music Showcase. And the showcase, which features some of the best up-and-coming musical talent in the Western New England area, will be filmed at Glendale Ridge Vineyards in Southampton, Mass, and broadcast on local cable TV stations, and streamed on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Zoom at 7 p.m. Friday, May 28th. Well, hi, Gracie. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to be here.
Yeah, well, we're excited for you to be here, and even more so for you to be at the Valley Music Showcase on May 28th. So let's get into asking you a little bit about yourself and your band. So first of all, how would you describe your music to somebody who hasn't heard you play before?
I would like to say there's elements of folk rock and pop in there. Definitely, I mean, all of my influences sort of come together. So I have some songs that lean more in a soul realm, and some that lean more rock and roll, and some that are very folky. So yeah, that kind of.
So if you're listening to your music, you're in for quite a ride, through different genres.
Yeah.
Right? Cool.
There are definitely different influences for sure.
All right. So let me ask about the Phantom Limbs. How and when did you become a band with the Phantom Limbs?
So we formed right before the pandemic, and it was pretty exciting. We had a great show at a great venue that unfortunately is no more in Central Mass called Starlight. And we had a big show there. It had a great turnout, and it was well received. And when COVID happened, I think the lockdown happened only a week or two later. So then right after we formed, we had to just, be in purgatory for a while, figuring out what was going to happen. And the drummer of that original lineup moved away. So things changed a little bit, but
what have you been able to do during the pandemic in terms of the band and yourself?
Well, the bass player of the Phantom Limbs, Joel Rhines, is my boyfriend. So we live together and we write and play songs. So that was really fortunate for me as a musician to be with another musician. It was also a forced break as well, because I was playing quite a bit, and it was nice to kick back and reflect a little bit. But yeah, then we started rehearsing again as soon as things were safe enough, and we've been rehearsing for the summer gigs, and we're excited to get out there and play new songs and record hopefully in the fall.
So I'm going to ask you a little bit about your songwriting process. I assume you write the tunes, maybe with some assistance on some. So how do you approach songwriting? Do you have any particular focus and process?
So, mainly I write the songs so far. I mean, the idea is with the band, I would like to be more collaborative in the future and hopefully have things happen more organically all together. But yeah, normally it's me alone with a guitar, and I feel like whenever I try to write a song, it's not a song that I have too much attachment to, but it's kind of when I need to write a song is when the song that is worth, that I need to share with people comes out. So it's always from sort of an emotional place, but I definitely, my last album I recorded in Nashville. So I've spent a little time in that world of crafting the song, but then, All My Heroes, I think it was more sort of free flow consciousness and emotional spilling. So I think that I kind of like to have it somewhere in the middle of the craft and just kind of what needs to come out.
Yeah. So, what are your goals as things start to get a little more normal in the world? What are your upcoming goals?
Well, I'd love to play more original shows, which is why I'm so excited for this showcase. I want to play more and more venues and meet more people, and hopefully open for some bands that are bigger, and see like whose audience I can converge with and add to. And like I mentioned earlier, record. I want to record in the fall. Yeah. I have 2 EPs out, and I want to do a full album. And but it's still a matter of pre-producing all the songs and then seeing which ones I, make the cut and all that.
Great. So let's say someone had only a few minutes, they had 10 minutes, and they had never listened to your music before. What would you suggest they listen to?
Listen to Come a Little Closer and Tennessee and I Don't Want Whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm sure that many of our listeners will go out and follow your directions immediately in their next,
awesome.
10 minutes. All right. So as a last question, I'll ask if you could open for any artist, who would that be?
Oh, geez. If I could open for any artist. I honestly, I'm trying to figure that out.
Who strikes you right off the bat as a possibility?
Well, can people come back from the dead?
Hey, I don't know your powers, but if you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring them back.
Well, I was thinking, Tom Petty came to mind, but
okay, that's good. Maybe we can bring him back. We'll try.
We'll make a circle with chalk and light some candles, and
he might look a little, strange, but we'll have to deal with it. As long as he can still play, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thanks so much for spending some time with us, and we're looking forward to a great show, I'm sure.
I'm really excited, and I'm excited to hear the other bands.
Yeah. All right, well, take care, and we'll see you at the Valley Music Showcase very soon.
All right, see you then.
All right. And I'm here now with the band No Lands. We're going to perform as a contestant in the upcoming May 28th Valley Music Showcase. The showcase, which features some of the best up-and-coming musical talent in Western New England, will be filmed at Glendale Ridge Vineyards in Southampton, Mass., and will be broadcast on local cable TV stations and streamed on Facebook and YouTube Live, and that'll be 7 p.m. Friday, May 28th. Hi, guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
How are you, Mark?
Good. So why don't you introduce yourself to the watchers here?
All right, I'm AJ. I'm the front man. I play guitar and sing.
And you write the songs.
And I write the songs with help. I write the songs.
I'm Ben Becker. I'm the drummer.
I'm Ryan. I'm the bass player.
Yeah.
My name is RJ. I play the keyboards and I sing, and I play some of the guitar as well.
Yeah, and we are No Lands.
All right. Well, take a bow.
Virtual band.
So how would you guys describe your music to someone who hasn't heard you before?
Man, that can be a tough question, but if I had to say, it would be like
Well, you pull from reggae.
Yeah,
absolutely.
pulls from California style reggae rock, like the likes
Sublime.
of Sublime, Revolution, Slightly Stupid, stuff like that. But we don't really put ourselves in that box, like locked in that box, because we dabble in funk and folk and soul. RJ brings a lot of that to the table. Ben brings a lot of the sort of progressive feeling and rock stuff. So to someone who's never heard us, I would say it's like California reggae rock, but with a little bit of funk and folk fusion mixed in.
All right. So when and how did you become a band? And I know that could be a long story, so give us the 60-second version.
Yeah, it's actually not too long of a story. Me, Ben, and Ryan met at GCC in college in the music program. I was in another band at the time, and which was
That's Greenfield Community College for those of us who don't know that.
Yes, and it was and I was in Community Smokes at the time, my former band, but I knew these guys from school, and then that other band decided to stop being a band and hang it up for a while, and so I was like, I'm going to start my own project. So they were the first people I called back in 2017 is when I called you guys, and we had another guitar player that also we went to school with before we got RJ here. We got RJ last year, just over a year ago, about a year and a half ago. And
it's been great.
Yeah, it's been great. But we've been around since 2018, formed right here in the Valley. Ben's from Amherst, Brian's from Amherst.
3 solid years.
Yeah, RJ's from Connecticut, but he's up here now in Western Mass. We're in his house. I'm from Western Mass myself, so we're from right here, and that's pretty much how we met. Just mutual contacts, and playing music.
Where in Connecticut are you from, RJ?
Cheshire, Connecticut.
Cheshire. Okay.
County,
yeah. Well, we've got bands from that area too. So yeah. So since the pandemic began, what have you guys been doing as a band?
So we
released an album.
Yeah, we put a record out. We put an EP out.
All right.
Yeah, it's called The Other Side. It's available everywhere. Spotify.
It's been a 2 years in the making project, but it finally got done. Yep. And then we also did an entire series of 12 or 15 episodes? 15 episodes of a live at home performance, and it's different episodes. We performed a different one of our songs for each of the episodes, and so that's all on YouTube, and Facebook, No Lens YouTube.
Yep.
But yeah.
And how did you do the recording of those? Did you do it remotely, or
no? We were all in person. We shot them in person safely.
Ryan can talk to you about that. Yeah, I mean he's the guru.
Ryan was the mastermind of the web series.
Yeah.
Just got a bunch of phone cameras and a few good cameras and one mixing board, and just kind of threw it all in and did what we did.
Yep, and edited the footage together. So that's all available, all online, Facebook page. That's pretty much what we've been up to. We put out the record and we filmed this web series and
played a few shows, but it's all been socially distanced. So
outside,
so
okay,
but
trying to stay busy.
Yep, just doing what we can.
Cool. So what are you most looking forward to in participating in the Valley Music Showcase?
Oh man. Let's real quick just go around and I'll kind of say what we are most looking forward to. For me, I'm all about like community. I just really like being a part of something that's Western Mass homegrown and other local bands. We know people in Driving Wheel, a couple of friends of ours. So just cool to be part of a community. That's what I like being a part of that. And getting to play music outside in a beautiful venue and showing it to people. That's the given. Ben, what about you?
For me, I always meeting new people, and this sounds like a great opportunity to work with other musicians of a very high talent. And yeah, I'm very excited. It's my first time working with you guys. So
yep, same. So I think it's everybody's first time.
Just
Brian.
Pretty much what they said, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has just been so long since we've been able to get out and share the things that we've been working so hard on.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to play with the other groups.
Yeah.
And meet you and just have a great day out in the sun. It should be really fun.
Yeah.
So I know you said earlier that, AJ, you do most of the songwriting. So how do you approach, the songwriting process? And is there any particular focus you have? And do you write the words or the music first?
Okay, so it goes both ways. Sometimes it's music, sometimes it's words first. But for me, I started at poetry, so I'm always writing words, essentially. I used to do it with a pen and a notepad. Now we do it with these smartphone things, and just the amount of words and lyrical content that I write there is just, I have a whole big catalog. And so usually I go to the Music Next and sort of start there and then go back into my catalog and be like, what's the message of the song that I'm trying to write? What emotions am I trying to convey? And then kind of go through my lyric catalog and see if there's anything in there works, and anything new that it might need to be written. And that's kind of how I approach it. And then usually I bring it to RJ.
Yeah. No, recently within the last year
to proof it.
Then
a
I
lot
usually
of stuff has been amplified in a great way by RJ's writing.
So it's a lot more collaborative than it used to be, which
And
is
then
nice.
and then it's lastly shown to the rest of the band, which is me and Ryan, and we're the
So
rhythm
RJ,
section.
you edit out all the four-letter words. Is that it?
I'm sure he's not swearing too much.
There will be no cuss words at the Valley Music Showcase this year. I promise you that.
So
together, in that process.
Yeah,
it's good.
it starts with me, but then it's like it branches out real quick, and a lot of fingers in the paint.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what are your goals as things start to return to a more normal world?
Well, first off is to play shows again. I mean, we were a band that was used to gigging all over the place at some pretty decent venues, like every weekend, sometimes once in a weekend. And some weeknights we were pretty after it, pretty busy around the Valley in Western Mass. And then COVID hit and everything stopped. So that's the first thing that I'm really looking forward to, is like playing in front of people and interacting.
I would say secondly, as a band, I think working on our second album with RJ and Ryan, and really, just getting on the ball with that to share with everybody as well.
Yeah,
So,
that's our next task. Pretty much after we're gonna take any shows that we can take this year and all that sort of stuff when it starts to open back up. But when we're back in our Lens House, we call it the Lens House, we'll be working on that new record. We got a whole bunch of music to put out, and it's coming. So
yeah.
Well, we're really looking forward to seeing you guys perform, and it's going to be really exciting for everyone involved. And we wish you all the best in the competition as well. We've got some great prizes by some great studios and other businesses that have given some great prizes that'll be coming up. So in any case, you guys will be seeing you real soon. And so take care, and we're all getting stoked. So
thank you, Mark. I love it. Thank you, Mark, so much. We'll see you guys soon.
All right. Take care now.
Take care, Mark.
And I'm here now with the band Johnny Cab. We're going to perform as a contestant in the upcoming May 28th Valley Music Showcase. The showcase, which features some of the best up-and-coming musical talent in all of Western New England, will be filmed at Glendale Ridge Vineyard in Southampton, Massachusetts, and broadcast on local cable TV stations and streamed on Facebook and YouTube Live, 7 p.m. Friday, May 28th. And I have with me here today from the band Johnny Cab, Chris Indigo. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Mark, how you doing today? Nice to see you virtually.
Nice to virtually see you as well. I will soon be seeing you in person. So could you give us an idea? Let's say, someone has not listened to your band ever before, hasn't heard your music. How would you describe your music to them?
Oh my, that's a zinger to start out with. Well, there's a lot of influence in there. Johnny Cab is a very unique band. We call ourselves psycho punk with a zippy, strange approach. If you're a fan of bands like The Cramps and Social Distortion, Talking Heads, and a lot of other weird influences, you'll certainly like Johnny Cab.
All right. So briefly, how and when did you become a band?
Well, the story's kind of interesting. I think it must have been 2016. I hadn't seen my high school buddy, Dave Carrier, in a while, and I threw a Halloween party at my apartment in Hartford. He showed up, and we'd been in bands together in the past, and we started talking about putting together a new musical outfit. And, somewhere in between the glasses of punch and bobbing for apples, the rest is history. We found ourselves a rhythm section. We're ready to go.
All right. So since the pandemic began, what have you guys been doing as a band?
Well, Mark, we were off to a really strong start and kind of making a name for ourselves up and down the Eastern Seaboard. And then COVID hit, so we had to cancel a tour. Our drummer, he had his first child, so we had to find someone to fill in for him temporarily. And now we have a new drummer. We have the lineup that we want to see, and we've really just been kind of honing and perfecting our sound and writing new music, trying to get as many practices in with social distance. Now everyone's got the vaccine in them, so we feel a lot better about what we're doing, and we're looking forward to coming out the other side of this dark tunnel in a brighter place and moving forward with the rock and roll.
Yeah. Okay. I'm behind that. So, what are you looking most forward to in participating in the Valley Music Showcase?
Mark, for me, it's always about, and the other gentleman in Johnny Cab as well, it's always about the relationships that we build through the music, and getting to meet other performers, hearing about what they're doing, collaborating with them sometimes, really that kind of rising tide that lifts all boats, just having fun, meeting other people who are making new original music, doing things that maybe haven't been done before, sounds that are a little bit different. And then also, I know we are not going to be in a club. We'll be doing this live stream, but we also very much like connecting with the fans at the shows and or over the live stream audience. We've been doing a lot of that lately. So, for us, it's really about just, if we reach a large audience at a show and have a great night, that's wonderful. If we reach 2 or 3 people and they're happy to see us play there, that means a lot to us.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you're going to make a lot of people happy after listening to your show. So I want to ask you a little bit about songwriting. Who writes your tunes, and do you have any particular focus in writing your tunes? And
it's collaborative. Yeah, sure. Sorry, I cut you off there.
I was just going to say, if you use words or music, if you do whichever you do first, or does it vary?
Well, it's a collaborative process. Okay, so we now have my old friend David Carrier on guitar. We have Jeremy Smith on bass and Steve Dangerous on the drum kit, and we get together once a week. We run the old material. Sometimes we do an open jam, and the guys will come up with something, some riffs, some hooks, some things that sound good, and I'll record it and go home and make some lyrics to sing to it. Other times I come with a concept, some lyrics, and we go from there. So it really is, we try to keep it as collaborative as possible and as fun as possible at all times. But it varies. When it happens, and there's no real recipe.
Uh-huh.
You just kind of hope for that, good sound to come out when it does.
And do you have any topic focus sometimes that you try to do when you write your words?
Well, as an artist, it's interesting. I like questions like this, and I think the other guys in the band, if they were here, would agree. I don't want to kind of pigeonhole us into any one genre or focus in terms of topic, because I may have something in my head, right, that I think of when I write a song. And there's many songs out there that we've done, or songs that I've written in the past. And then somebody hears that song, and it really is, it means something entirely different.
Else. Yeah.
It means to me as the songwriter. So I put out there what I'm going to put out there. And I do have my sources of inspiration, but I'm going to hold those cards close to my chest because I don't want to tell people how to experience my music.
Okay, I think that's a great idea. So last, I'd like to know, what are your goals as we start to return to a more normal world?
Yeah, this is a great question, Mark. I think we've all had some time to kind of take a breath, hit the pause button, reset, and think about, these goals in all aspects of our life, musically and wherever. For myself and the group, Johnny Cab, I think we're looking forward to reconnecting with our audience and building a stronger, wider fan base. So the more that we can get out and do live performances on the other side of this pandemic and do them in a way that is socially responsible and safe and ensures that everybody remains safe and healthy. That's what we're about. We're really hoping to hit the studio in October. We got a lot of new material. You'll hear some of it on the 28th. And so we want to hit the studio in October, do some recording, and then look at a possible East Coast, maybe a little bit further, a couple weeks of tour dates in the spring or summer of 2022, and hopefully get on some great music festivals as the weather gets nicer and we get through the COVID-19 pandemic.
All right. Well, I hope all that happens just the way you want it. So, in any case, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us today. And we're really looking forward to seeing Johnny Cab at the Valley Music Showcase coming up soon, May 28th. Anyway, good night and take care.
Thank you, Mark. We'll see you Saturday.
Hi, this is Mark Sherry, and I am the Executive Director of the New Music Alliance and the producer of the Valley Music Showcase. And I'm here now with the band Driving Wheel, and they're going to be performing as a contestant in the upcoming May 28th Valley Music Showcase. And the showcase features some of the best up-and-coming musical talent throughout Western New England. And we're going to be filming at Glendale Ridge Vineyard in Southampton, Mass. And it'll be broadcast on local cable TV stations and streamed on Facebook and YouTube Live. And that'll be 7 p.m. on May 28th. And today we're going to have some fun and find out a little bit about Driving Wheel. So welcome, guys. Would you introduce yourselves to everyone?
I'm Josh Leach.
I'm Justin Paquette.
Okay, and what are your duties in the band?
I play guitar and sing.
I do the lead vocals and I also play guitar.
All right, cool. So first of all, how many pieces do you have in the band?
Well, now we have 7. We started off with, what did we start off with, 4?
4, and then very quickly became 5.
Yeah.
So why don't we go right to one of our questions, which is basically how and when did you actually become a band? And I know that could be a long story, but maybe try and leave it to the 60-second version.
Well, Justin and I were actually introduced by a mutual friend because I think Justin was looking to start a funk and soul project. And then this mutual friend got us in touch and we met. And geez, when was that? Like September 2019?
That was like 2 Septembers ago.
Yeah.
Not last September, but September before that.
So we got together and just the two of us played around, and Justin had some songs that he had written, and we kind of just vibed up pretty good, and we went from there. And then you knew Maddie, so that's the keyboard player.
Yeah, I've been playing with him for years, yeah.
Then we found a bass player and a drummer, neither of which play with us anymore, but that got us started. And then, you know how it is. People come in and out of projects and have other things going on and stuff. So it took us a little while to like make our core. Sure. And so we went along like that for a couple years, and then we finally got some horn players to play with us, which is something that we had been really wanting to make happen for a while. So that's great. We're happy about that.
All right, cool. So how would you describe your music to someone who hasn't heard you before?
Oh, well, we're groove oriented. We try to think of it like everybody's role is individually equal to the the greater sum of the project. Like if the project was an engine, like we'd all each be like a component in the engine, making that one bigger thing drive.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
yeah, and sort of like another simple answer to that would be, you know, we play funk and soul, you know.
That's it.
We do original stuff, and we also do covers, but obviously for this we'll be playing our originals,
which we are certainly looking forward to hearing. So, so since the pandemic has began, what have you guys been doing as a band?
Everything we can.
Yeah.
Anytime we can practice. We practice outside. We have a place we can practice outside. Each of us has been doing different stuff. Justin and Pete have been writing over the pandemic. I think a lot of us have I just sort of went on a gear upgrade odyssey. Actually, Justin.
Me too, actually. Yeah.
The same. We've all kind of done that, and then sort of getting ready, recording, writing, meeting up as much as we can.
So you've been busy.
We've been as busy as we can. I mean, Justin's taught himself how to make guitars almost over this.
Wow.
over this.
Hey, that's good. Hey, good. It's always good to hear, you know, positive things that have come out of the pandemic, right?
Yeah, we did what we could.
Yeah, great.
So we decided that we were going to use the time of the lockdown and the pandemic as best we could. As discouraging as it is for everybody, we decided that we were going to do everything we can to be ready to go and hit the ground running once it was possible for us to, you know, play and the world opens up again. So that's
all right.
What we've been doing.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing hitting the ground running. That sounds good. So what are you, in particular, what are you most looking forward to in participating in the Valley Music Showcase?
Playing, I think, for me. I think I can speak for the whole band in saying that. We just really are excited to play. Being a part of it is like a nice honor and privilege, you know, and being able to participate in something positive and get to see a lot of other bands and what they're doing, and, you know, just sort of back in the game, I suppose.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys approach the songwriting process? Who writes the tunes? Do you have any particular focus?
Justin, I'll let you take this one.
So far, it's been either Pete writes something and I write it. Sometimes Pete will write a song and then I'll change the key around and get it to work for my voice, change some of the phrasing around and just kind of get it to work for me. And then I'll write songs myself too. Yeah, we don't really do much. We haven't really done much like writing together, which I would like to get into with for the funk stuff, to have the band actually kind of just work on writing the grooves together and all finding their place, but we haven't done that yet, really. So yeah, as far as originals go, it's usually either me or Pete write something, and then we just kind of each person will adapt their part. Either there might be a part written or there might not be, and then it's up to the player to just decide or to adapt what that's written to suit what they do. You know, that's I guess how I explain that.
Okay. So, you know, as the world starts to hopefully return to a more normal world, what are your goals?
Well, play gigs, I think, and generate word of mouth, improve, grow, and I don't know. I think that's
make people
that's how
dance.
I would look at it.
Make people dance and bring people together. I think
All
bringing
right.
people together is the most important thing with music.
Cool. Oh, I have one last question for you. Probably a quick one here. If you could open for any artist, who would that be?
Ooh, that's a good question, man. Lizzo.
I'm sorry, we missed that.
Lizzo. I love Lizzo.
Oh, okay. Justin, you agree?
I'm going to say Maceo Parker, because
that would be awesome.
It was one of the best shows that I've maybe ever seen, actually, as far as real funk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I really enjoyed spending a few minutes with you guys here, and really look forward to the show coming up. And we wish you the best, and looking forward to a great performance. So take care, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Good night.
Night.
I'm here now with the band GoldFlame. We're going to perform as a contestant in the upcoming May 28th Valley Music Showcase. The showcase, which features some of the best up-and-coming musical talent in Western New England, will be filmed at Glendale Ridge Vineyard in Southampton, Massachusetts, and broadcast on local cable TV stations and streamed on Facebook and YouTube Live, 7 p.m. Friday, May 28th. Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up? I'm doing splendid. Can't complain.
So I want to introduce you, or you should introduce yourselves to the crowd. Jackson first.
I am Jackson. I play guitar and I sing in a band called GoldFlame, which is this one. So.
And CJ.
What's up? I'm CJ. I play drums and I don't sing. I'm in a band called GoldFlame, so that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, if somebody hadn't heard your music at all before, how would you describe your music to them?
That's tricky.
I don't know. A lot of people say we sound like Newfound Glory if they grew up. So I'd probably say like early 2000s pop punk with a little bit of a new spin on it, I guess. So
yeah, definitely taking a lot out of the textbook of like old school punk too.
Yeah, like
I would say,
starting line, stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So when and how did you become a band?
All right, so
second version of that, okay?
I'll explain kind of like both times. So I technically started this band when I was 9 in fourth grade, 2010. And I heard the song Welcome to Paradise by Green Day, and I was like, I want to do that. And so I think the next day I went up to 2 of my friends and I was like, you want to start a band? Let's call it GoldFlame. And so they were like, yeah. And then of course they left like within a year, I think. And I kept the name, and And then
get the name from?
It comes from like there's this flower in my mom's garden that I just thought the name was cool, and so it was GoldFlame. Sounds sick. I'm 9 years old. I'm in fourth grade. That's cool. So, but how CJ and everybody else got in the band was like end of 2019. It's kind of wrapping up the album cycle from the first album, The Deep End, and our drummer quit like a month before we were supposed to go in the studio for the new album, The Burnout Generation. And I had seen CJ like some drum clips from their other band, Ghost Tones, on Twitter, and I was like, wow, that kid can drum.
And so I just DM'd them on Twitter and I was like, hey, you want to be my band? And yeah. And then I got Shay, I DM'd them. I was like, hey, you want to be my band? And then Ethan, the most recent addition, I produced their band, their main band, Never Forget Pluto, a couple months ago. And we just like became friends. And that kid is such a talented musician. So glad to have Ethan in the band now.
So, what have you been doing as a band since the pandemic started?
We put out an album, got super famous, #1 on Billboard, double platinum, of course, you know. But yeah, we were supposed to tour in the last fall. That obviously did not happen. We're supposed to play a bunch of shows. The only thing that did happen on time is the record came out the exact day that it was planned to. Like, no problems with that. But that's pretty much it. We've been practicing a lot more recently. Obviously, we may or may not have an event coming up. Yeah. And we put out the Burnout Generation Continued Volume 1 in February with a bunch of outtakes from the studio sessions and a couple demos. And Volume 2 of that series will be coming out very soon. So, yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing.
All right. So let me ask you, what are you most looking forward to in participating in the Valley Music Showcase?
God, CJ, you want to take this one? I've been answering a lot.
I mean, it's will be the first gig that I play back. So I think something that Jackson failed to mention was at when we joined the band, it was like January or February of 2020. So
right before.
Yeah, I remember lining up a gig for us, which would have been like our
March 19th. It was like the week after 19th. Like all the things started.
And I remember like a week before, I was like, "Oh my God, we can't do this show. There's this virus going around or something. Like, we can't do it." You know.
Yeah.
So back to like the original question is like it's a lot of good experience, and I feel like it's just been a hot minute, you know, since we've just been on stage, you know.
Yeah, and we've never played any of the new album songs live, so that's something I'm really excited to do.
Yeah.
Cool. So, in terms of your songwriting, how do you approach the process of songwriting? Who writes the tunes? Do you have any particular focus that you have when you write?
I'd say I kind of just, there's some songs, they just kind of come out of an idea. Like maybe I'll have a riff or a lyric or something, and then I'll just flesh it out in like a night, and I'll just have like a complete song. Or songs like Late Bloomer, I'll have a piece of it, and then I'll kind of just have that, and then I'll go back to it a couple months later, and I'll have more pieces of it, and it'll become a full song. But yeah, our songwriting is pretty much I write complete songs and make complete demos of them in my room, and then I send them to the guys, and I was like, so learn this.
Yeah,
so.
It's very nice to be in a band where I don't have to write my own stuff like 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes Jackson writing like certain drum parts is a lot easier than what I would write. And then even on top of that, I don't think Jackson has like written a bad song, because they've been sending us like mixes since the Burnout Generation started.
We have 18 songs for the next album.
Yeah, and literally not one of them has been bad. And like I'm very quick to be critical of like my friends' music just because I want them to get better. So for me to say that I like genuinely like the songwriting is there, I'm just to even be in the band, it's just a very enthusiastic experience, you know.
Oh, that's great. So speaking of the songs, let's say, if someone was only going to have time to listen to a couple of your songs, what songs would you suggest?
I feel like we can't say Long Live because that's 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long ass song.
Obviously Late Bloomer.
I would definitely say Hard to Love too.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a really nice. It's almost like a ballad.
Yeah, we got a power ballad.
It's a yeah, power ballad describes it perfectly. So I would just say, yeah, late
doing at the showcase.
Yes, actually, yeah.
First time playing it live, so
that's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Cool. So, one last question, a quick one. If you could open for any artist, who would that be?
Alive or dead? Because that's always the catch. People like ask me something like this, and they'll be like, "I'll be like, well, Bob Marley," you know.
I knew you were going to say Bob Marley.
You can give me one of each, maybe alive and dead.
All right.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Wait, can we do like dead, alive?
But we got to do like first reaction. So tell me.
Right off the bat, Green Day, just biggest one.
That's fair. I would say Bob Marley, but that's totally unrelated to GoldFlame. That's just me loving reggae.
That's all right.
You know,
pretty valid.
Hey guys, I really want to thank you for joining us today, and spending a little time and sharing some great stories and whatever. And we really look forward to your performance at the upcoming Valley Music Showcase. And good luck, and we will see you soon.
Awesome.
We shall.
Thank you.
All right.